Hey, I'm Bart Blanchard. This is my wife, Kelly. We have three kids, Braxton, Bo, and Bella, and we have been going to Restoration Community Church for about 2.5 years and been a part of a community group the entire time. When it comes to my own personal relationship with Christ, um, being in a community group has helped just with the consistency. When we have our Sunday meeting at 4 p.m. and, we have just been with like-minded believers talking about Christ and, whatever the message was for that day, I would say during the week, I have gotten a lot more consistent with reading the Bible or praying or just, being in the Word with God.
And it helps, because it is kind of at the beginning of the week, like he was saying, you hear about what, how other people are living their lives and what they're doing to get into the Word and what, helps them in their prayer life, really kind of spurs you on to want to do that as well. And I think being around other people is really encouraging for you to get in the Word and be in prayer because that's what's going to allow you to have a great week and want to share Jesus with others as well. One of my favorite parts about being a part of a community group is knowing that my house is going to get cleaned at least once a week. But really, I love just inviting people into our home and our children seeing us we're meeting for a community group. They know that that's every Sunday night. They know how important it is to us to be around other people and just the relationships we have built. We don't have our parents nearby, so it's been really nice to have this village and this community that we can rely on when we're in need, whether that be, picking our kids up from school, watching them for us for a little while, just different things, like filling in those gaps that maybe some people who have family nearby would be able to do, but we can't, but now we can because we have this group of friends and community group around us.
Yeah, my favorite part of being part of a community group is the relationships for sure. I would say we're as close with all these people, they definitely feel like family. It's not just friends anymore. I mean, they're family as much as we lean on one another, to do life together. That's definitely my favorite part. And I know it can be hard to prioritize a community group in your life, once a week. But if you say God is number one in your life and you call yourself a Christ follower, your actions better follow your words.
If you're not in a community group, I would encourage you to kind of put down what the enemy may be telling you, whether that not having enough time, we've got these distractions, I might feel uncomfortable going in someone else's house. I think that, we're called to be in a community. Acts talks about the importance of being in other people's homes, breaking bread with one another, and to not neglect doing that. And also, talks so many times about the one another. So loving one another, praying for one another, carrying each other's burdens, admonishing one another. You can't do that without having another person besides your family. You're around other people and you're able to do that with one another.
At the end of the day, being in a community group is super important. Just from accountability standpoint, your walk with the Lord, building relationships, God calls us to be in community and relationships with others and just diving deeper into His Word. Going to church on Sunday, one day a week for 1 hour or even 2 hours is just, it's not going to cut it. We need community groups. You need community groups. You need to be in community.
And people even who are outside of the church have realized that, coming to church is a super beautiful and important thing to do, to be a part of worship and learning. But sometimes it's just quick conversations and you're not able to really dig deep. So I think it should be a priority to want to get to know one another as believers and just do life together and make it outside of the walls of the church. Just taking into people's homes and surrounding each other and encouraging everyone for the mission of spreading the good news of Jesus.